We get the horns up for Count Ravendark coming in with this one. Says, Shane, you got to check out a band called Altar. And he says they're like a Deicide, you know, real satanic kind of stuff. And looking at that album art, I'm saying, well, hell yeah, I think so. I think they are. We're going to get into the song Throne of Fire today from Altar. We do it for Count Ravendark. Now, this is going to be heavy stuff. This is going to be some of that death metal ass shit. So I wasn't going to turn this video on going, Count Ravendark, you know, because with death metal, we're a bit more serious about things. Now, Count Ravendark's a wonderful person. Don't get me wrong. We want to stay serious here. Altar. I mean, what can you say about that other than let's get into it, right? So let's do it now. Altar. They have 2,101 monthly listeners to the Spotify account. Top 5 jams from Altar. In the number 1 slot, the song we are doing here today, Throne of Fire. Second song. Does Deicide have a song called Jesus is Dead? ! Because I think these guys do. It's in the number 2 slot, 42,000 plays. Ego Art, 18,000 plays. I Take, I like that, 19,000. And The Trooper, is that going to be a Iron Maiden cover probably, possibly? Let's look into the albums and see what these guys have done. Oh, this comes out in 1994. Youth Against Christ. That's this record here with Throne of Fire on it. Ego Art, 1996. Provoke. Have I not heard of these guys before? 1998. In the Name of the Father, 1999. Red Harvest, 2000. Are they still going, these boys? Until Heaven Forbids, 2010. And then in 2017, And God Created Satan to Blame for His... What? It cuts off there. What's it called? That's it. And God Created Satan to Blame for His. That's probably some of that good talk, like proper English talk that I don't know how to do. We look into related artists for this band. I mean, they should be right there with all the great satanic death metal bands out there, right? Let's find out. Aggressor. Opprobrium. We've done them on this channel. Hellwitch. Cumcon. Blackthorn, Oppressor, Epitaph, Electrocution, Deceased, but it's ... What does that mean? Because you can't be deceased, right? We can't have 2 deceases. So it's deceased ... Solstice, I remember them. Gutted and Desultory. So that is the related artist for the band. We look into the bio ever so quickly, then we listen to that song. There is no image of the band. I will hunt one down. They will be a menace. They will be from hell. They are going to be standing there and saying, Shane, welcome to the altar, my friend. And I say, thank you. Formed in the Christian stronghold of Hardensbarg, Holland, death metal band Altar came together with the mission of challenging the laws and doctrines of organized religion. Vocalist Edwin Kelder, guitarist Marcel Van Hoof, and Bert Hasugis, bass, Niels Voss, and drummer Marco. The way they write that is just so terrible. It's not the band, it's Marco Arends began their counter-crusade with the 1992 And God Created Satan to Blame for His Mistakes, is what it is, demo, before debuting the 1994 with the Youth Against Christ album. There you have that. So we've figured a lot of things out here, haven't we? Throne of Fire. That's where the Lord, the devil Lord, sits on. Probably has a nice little bungalow where he goes to, but for the most of the day or the most of the time period, he's sitting in a throne of fire, looking over the decapitation of marching bands and all sorts of fun things that, we do it now. We do it now. This is the Titty Boom Pie. I give you a taste. We listen to Throne of Fire right now. Ready? Here we go. Damn! This takes you right back to a wonderful time period. Does have that Deicide energy, doesn't it? Have that furious. Probably a little more technical and stuff, right? They got the double demon vocal going too. That's got a little bit of obituary in there. He's got some venom in his voice. He means it. It's what Glenn Benton had is, oh, I'm real. It does have a bit of that digital sound to it, though. Like it was recorded digitally or something. Definitely a lot of, there's a lot of phrasing. It does sound a lot like Deicide, or the other way around. You know what I mean? Not riffs, particularism. Love trying to figure out riffs and stuff. That growl sounded like it came out of hell. Laying that blast. Yeah, we got time for one more run through of this. Yeah, stop it on a dime. We want to hear a throwing a fire at the end. Stopping on a dime. He gets that 10 every time. Congratulations, boys. Oh, what's this? Jesus is dead. Oh, that's nice, little chunky bugger. These guys are noodle heads for sure. They love to noodle on those notes, you know, when you get those fingers moving and doing those kinds of things. And I was not trying to be a derogatory like the Deicide. I'm starting to go, did they cross paths in some way? Is there some kind of a connection there? Because it wasn't that their riffs or Deicide's riffs sounded like Alter's riffs or whatever. It just, there was a familiarity in the styling of the vocal and the way he was spitting it out and the way the riffs went and stuff like that. Does that make any sense or not at all? Get in the comments and tell me exactly what you think of Altar. You get down there and tell me, because if you made it this far, you're probably a death metal fan. You know, most people, if they don't like that, they turn it right off. As soon as I say, we're going to get into some heavy stuff, they go, well, I don't want to see it then. I don't want to see if I like it or not. You know, so get down there. Good, great, fantastic. Yes, Shane, I'm a huge fan of Altar. Let me tell you all you do not know about this band, including where they're from. They're from Florida? Be interesting. Oh, no, they're not. They're from Holland. That may explain why I didn't know about them here, you know, as the record shops are slim pickings, you know, back then in the 90s. So get down there. All-time favorite albums, all-time favorite songs. Have you ever seen Altar live? How they doing? They doing well? They taking good care of themselves? Are they breathing deep and having a good life? Where you say, not good, not great, Shane. That was scary and spooky, and it was about the devil and the throne of fire, which I never want to see in my life. But I don't want it, don't need it, never going to listen to any of this again. All of that can be put in the comments below, don't you know? If you got a request, want to see it on the channel, you say that would be a dream come true to see my request right here on Shane's channel. It's not that big of a dream because we can make it happen right here. Hit those links, or you can put your request in the comments. If I see your request down there in the comments, I like it, and we haven't done it on the channel yet, you'll know because I'll hit it with the heart and tell you I'm going to do your request. Okay. Count Raven Dark, there you go, my friend. Good job. Altar.